Yo, yo, yo. Michael Chaos, the Arrow Podcast. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, comment, all that good stuff. Help me help you. Today, we're going to go over the Super Bowl that you guys think was long ago, but feels like yesterday to me. Let's jump in.
Red and gold, red and gold, red and gold, red and gold. Yeah, we running out of time. Won't fly, catch me in the end zone.
All right, the Arrow Podcast. Subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I just said that. Anyways, let's jump right in. I never got to do one of these videos. I kind of started this right after the Super Bowl. So I just wanted to jump in and get into a few things so we can all relive that moment. Chiefs Kingdom, we want to relive that moment every single day. If you're not a Chiefs fan, you're probably hating on us. If you're an Eagles fan, oh, you absolutely despise us. Sorry, by the way. But we got to get into this, fellas, because no one's really talking about this. I don't think anyone really talked about this after the fact. See, everyone looked at us as the big brothers when we won, right? Before, everyone picked the Eagles. Everybody. I mean, I can show you. Everybody picked the Eagles to win the Super Bowl, bro. You probably thought the Eagles were going to win the Super Bowl. If you weren't a part of Chiefs Kingdom, you did not think we were going to win the Super Bowl. Obviously not. Definitely considering that my boy had a high ankle sprain. Patrick Mahomes, MVP, Super Bowl MVP. By the way, he won all three awards. Well, not just him, but he won Best Athlete. They won Best Team. I mean, they won everything. That's right, because they deserve to. Anyways, I just want to, explain to you guys the David and Goliath story of the Chiefs versus the Eagles. And leading up to that, fellas, the Eagles roster, the Eagles team, that was the best team I've probably ever seen since I've been watching football. You feel me? They were, 4 sacks away from breaking the 85 Bears defensive line record? No one's talking about that. The 85 Bears, bro. When has that been done? So, let me explain something to you guys, bro. They reminded me of the 2015 Panthers. Those of you that know football know the 2015 Panthers, that did get destroyed by the Broncos in the Super Bowl. But, we'll get into that. They reminded me of the 2015 Panthers, but with a way better offensive line. See, the 2015 Panthers got destroyed by the Broncos in the Super Bowl because of their offensive line. The Eagles' offensive line was the best offensive line by far, bro. I mean, they were ridiculous. It was a giant slaying game. The Chiefs slayed a giant. Period. I never seen no team like that. And no one's really mentioning that. I mean, the roster of the Eagles was stacked front to back. Well, I mean, from offensive line to middle to receivers to quarterback, and then you go to the defensive line, secondary, linebackers, safeties, corners, everything. The coaches. The offensive coordinator and defensive coordinators now have head coaching jobs. Bro, we slayed a giant. No one talked about it. So, that's why I'm here. I just had to let everyone know, man, like that it was. And Patrick Mahomes had a high ankle sprain. You know what I'm saying? You got people on here talking about, well, you got Eagle fans and Eagles players talking about, oh, if the field was this, if the field was that, it wouldn't have been, it would, they were blessed. We played on the same field, bro. It's not our fault that you guys changed cleats 30 times and the Chiefs didn't. They used the same cleats the entire game. That's right. So, yeah, we played on the same field you did. Field is no excuse, okay? Same field that we played the Cardinals in on week 1. And go watch the highlights from that game. So, anyways, I think that we should stress the fact that we slayed a freaking giant, bro. It was a David and Goliath situation. The Eagles had a better roster. Well, not necessarily, but they did, bro. That was a team that had destroyed everybody. See, the reason why I compare them to the 2015 Panthers is because if you go and if you don't know who the 2015 Panthers are, go research it, go look it up, go watch the highlights from their entire season. They destroyed everybody during the regular season. They only had, I think, 1 or 2 losses. During the regular season, they destroyed everybody, and they destroyed everybody in the playoffs. Unfortunately, due to their offensive line, they got wrecked in the Super Bowl. So, the Eagles was one of the best teams I think I've ever seen. Actually, the best team I've ever witnessed playing, period. So, I think we need to stress that fact. I'm sorry if you're a Chiefs hater and you had to relive this moment. I don't even know why you're here if you are a Chiefs hater. But those of you that are a part of Chiefs Kingdom and those of you that are interested in the Chiefs, man, this is a season that should and cannot be forgotten. It can't. I mean, this was the David and Goliath season and storyline. So please, don't forget it. Chiefs Kingdom, we're going to enjoy this all the way up into the next Super Bowl, which we will be playing in. And I'm never going to forget this season. I'm never going to forget this season. I'm never going to forget that Super Bowl, bro. Because it was nuts. I mean, it was amazing to watch my team. And Chiefs Kingdom, y'all can pitch in on this. Seriously, watch my team slay the dragon. That's right. That's right. And, there was a lot of stuff, from that Super Bowl that was crazy. I mean, the second half, Mahomes, only not completing 1 pass. I mean, it was crazy, bro. Something possessed my boy, and he just went in. He just got possessed that second half. If you watch the head coach of the Eagles, the dude was cocky. He was, talking smack, and, they thought they had it. And, sorry, 49er fans, but just like the Niners, when they thought they had it, you're playing Patrick Mahomes. And the Eagles have now learned their lesson. Don't celebrate too early, partner. So, I had to revisit this simply because I didn't get to make a video on this. And that was the craziest Super Bowl ever. There was no Super Bowl that I can even imagine. I think the last Super Bowl that was interesting was, ironically, the Eagles versus the Patriots, which the Eagles came out on top. But it still wasn't as good as this. This was the best Super Bowl I think that we've seen and that we'll see in a long time. So, once again, I am Michael Chaos with the Arrow Podcast. Sorry if you're not a Chiefs fan, you had to relive that. But I had to do it. It was long overdue, and I never got to do it. So, there it is. That's all I got for you guys today. Like, subscribe, comment, help me help you. Hit that notification button. The Arrow Podcast. I'm outro.
We running out of time. 1-5, catch me in the end.